I spoke here about sparking the civic imagination. So the civic imagination, basically before you can change the world, you have to be able to imagine what a better world looks like. You have to be able to conceive of yourself as capable of making change. You often have to have a sense of the collectivity, the community you're part of. And often you have to have a sense of empathy for people whose experience is different from your own. So we tend to think about politics through the rational, but in fact, the imagination is a vital element of how we spark political change. Different societies, different historical moments, different rhetorics, different ideas serve the function of inspiring the civic imagination. And what we found, looking not just in the US, but in other parts of the world, is that pop culture for the current generation has been the shared narrative, the shared cultural resource people use to inspire the civic imagination. If we look around the world, we see superhero stories emerging suddenly in cultures as diverse as Nigeria, India, the Islamic world. We're seeing them in Russia. We're seeing Australian Aboriginals describe their experience through the superhero narrative. And in each case, then those create roles or opportunities for people to act out or perform the part, take social action in the name of it. So the Occupy movement has been projecting bat signals on city halls around the world, calling the people, saying we don't need an eccentric billionaire to fight our problems for us. It needs the 99% to take collective action to overcome the evils of a society. Well, I think we're bringing here at the Academy students from all over the world who come with their own stories of struggle, of sacrifice, of trauma, of the desire for social change. And it can be easy to be overburdened by that. We want to be empowered by those direct traumatic experiences, those real world encounters, but we also want to find ways to think about other possibilities. So what the civic imagination does is allows you to break out of that, at least momentarily, to think about what alternatives could be, to consider other possibilities, and then figure out how to have your struggle charged with that utopian imagination, with that sense of moral drama, the civic imagination. But you see here teachers who are deeply committed to thinking about social change. You have an incredible mix of students who are enthusiastic, intelligent, articulate, dreamers, and yet doers. So I think we've got the Academy really has done a great job of creating a context, this incredible setting, to think about the world in different ways.